Welcome back to this next video where we're going to be looking at the importance of your upper body posture and the difference that makes to your seat. Now, when you're riding, you actually want to be thinking about growing as tall as possible, but also being able to engage those deep core muscles. A lot of riders think that to engage their core, they need to scrunch down and compress the horse's back to sit deeper into the saddle. But actually what that has is a negative effect on the horse because the horse can't engage and lift itself up. So you as a rider need to be able to engage your core and grow taller in your body. Think about lengthening through your spine. And this also as well comes down to how important your upper body posture is. A lot of riders struggle with their shoulders rounded forwards. Maybe they hunch forwards or tip forwards, or potentially in order to actually control the horse, they excessively lean back in the saddle, and that causes them to go into water skis position and their legs point forwards. So we're going to be addressing that, and how can you as a rider create the perfect shoulder position, the correct engagement of the back muscles, so that when you're riding, you've got a nice steady contact that the horse can work into, and that you have control and the horse feels confident in what you are doing as a rider. So I want you to get a resistance band. Now, if you haven't got one of these, it doesn't matter. You could just use some weights, or you could do it without. So we're going to get a band. We're going to have a little bit of tension pulling it apart. We're going to sweep the band behind us, push and extend the band behind our back, pulling the band down, extending it forwards, and then bringing the band in front. So we're going to do that for a couple of times. And what you're going to notice is that actually by having the band, you've got some really nice resistance. You're going to feel your back muscles are working. You're going to notice that your shoulder muscles are also working. It's going to be opening everything up with your chest. One thing that you can then also start to do is having a full pass through. So you're going to have the band, you're going to have it out in front of you, passing it over your head and extending it fully behind the body, and then stretching through the front of the chest. It's opening the chest up, again, creating that really nice posture, which is what you want when you ride. The wider your hands are, the easier it will be to start with. The narrower they are, the more difficult it is. And so as you start to build strength and mobility in your upper back and your shoulders, you'll be able to start playing around with some of those different positions of the band. Again, if you haven't got any equipment, just doing some rotations of the arm can be really helpful. If you do have a small weight, you can also start adding that in as well. Another exercise that can be really helpful is a dumbbell row. I'm in a kneeling position here. I'm going to have my dumbbells. We're going to row them back. Really think about contracting those back muscles, squeezing them in the contracted position, and then releasing them forwards. And similarly, if we wanted to do a reverse fly, this is also a very great exercise for targeting and building that upper body posture that you're looking for in the saddle. The stronger your upper body is as a rider, the more that you can ride from an independent seat, because your upper body posture is going to keep you anchored and balanced in the saddle. After working with thousands of riders through these challenges, I've heard some very common themes. Riders who say that they struggle with their motivation, they struggle to keep interest, they prefer to do in-person classes and that online coaching doesn't work for them. By building in the right levels of accountability, by having a community that supports you, you'll actually find that you have access to the best coaching for riders anywhere in the world. And that is the beauty of online coaching, is that you can have these exercises, you can watch these videos, you can have your own personalized plan or exercises or programs to follow, and you could be anywhere in the world. But the good news is that I've worked with so many riders, thousands of riders from all across the world, in all corners of the world, and I understand what you need to be able to get success in your riding and to be able to unlock your seat, to gain more dressage marks, to jump clear rounds, or to just feel confident when you're on your horse. We're coming to the end of the challenge. I really hope it's given you some food for thought. We're going to finish off with one bonus workout video. We will be celebrating all of your wins and progress.